In this last video on getting Proppant testing data into PredictK, we will discuss how to export data from Proppant Manager and then import that data into PredictK. I will be using the same database as in the previous video, running the Proppant Manager correlations. Starting in Proppant Manager, you will need to click Tools and then Create PredictK Database. Take careful note of the file location and name on the screen that pops up. A file with the same name as your database will be placed in the same folder as your Proppant Manager exe file under Database, then PredictK, then a folder named for your database. Press OK twice, and the database file is ready for PredictK. Next, open PredictK to create a link to this database. Although PredictK and Proppant Manager are companion programs, they do not actually reference each other. This means that you will have to tell PredictK that a new database exists and that you would like to use it. Click Edit and then Proppant List. In the screen that pops up, click Import List. You'll see the default database is already imported. On the right side of the screen is a folder icon. Click on this to load the PredictK database that you just created. So under Proppant Manager, click Database. The next step, and that's one that many people forget, is to click on PredictK. Often people click on the folder that has the database name, here, correlations, and try to import that database into PredictK. This is actually the Proppant Manager database. PredictK will perform the import, but is not able to use that data. So, under PredictK, click on your database name, and select the allproppants.dat file. The remaining terms are all mostly informational. The list name is just an indicator so that you can identify any databases you have pulled into PredictK. The data source only shows on this screen and should indicate where the testing came from. For instance, StimLab, a vendor website, or your internal testing facilities. The Proppant prefix is put before the Proppant name when you select a Proppant in PredictK. This label differentiates Proppants from the StimLab database from Proppants that have been added to PredictK. Click the Import button, and then check this box so that you will be using this Proppant list. Now that your Proppant testing data is in PredictK, you can perform the same evaluations as you could with any of the Proppants from the StimLab database. Thank you for working through this training series. And please contact me at steven.driley@corelab.com if you have any questions.